Hey everyone, I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a closer look at and installing the Morimoto X3B third brake light, available for all 2009 to 2018 Ram 1500s. Now, you guys should be considering the Morimoto option for your Ram if you're looking for an extremely high quality option to help deliver that blacked out or smoked out look, along with things like high powered LED lighting to help improve your visibility, all backed by one of the best warranties in the category. But let's get into the feature segment here with the X3B. And at first glance, I would say the biggest feature with this option will be that radical departure from the factory third brake light, which, let's face it guys, really doesn't do too much for your overall appearance or style. Now, on top of that, if you're looking to do that all blacked out or smoked out look to the lighting on your Ram, well then, the factory third brake light just ain't gonna cut it. So, switching gears here, the Morimoto will replace that lame factory third brake light option with a much more aggressive looking unit loaded with high powered LEDs. Now, for the brake lights, you are getting the three-dimensional blocks, or jewels as Morimoto calls them, and those guys are gonna house a number of 3-watt red LEDs, providing plenty of visibility for the brake lights. Now, for the bed lights, you're gonna get a couple of horizontal rows of high intensity 3-watt white LEDs, which will also improve your bed lighting at night, and it's also gonna help deliver a wider overall pattern with no dead spots. Now, construction is going to be extremely solid here. In fact, I would argue probably some of the best build quality that you'll encounter here on the site when we're comparing this to other third brake light options. Now, this particular option from Morimoto does include that piano black polycarbonate base or housing, which is home to all of those high powered LEDs before being topped off with a very lightly smoked polycarbonate lens. Now, the X3B is DOT and SAE legal and has been backed by a very stout 5-year warranty, which again is one of the best in the category when we're talking third brake lights. Also guys, keep in mind, if you did want to kick up the safety and the styling a little bit more here with this option, you can always pair up the X3B on the table with Morimoto's F1 style rapid flasher module. That's basically going to pulse the third brake light 4 times before remaining on. And again, you can find that here on the site also if you were interested. Now, your price point for the X3B will live in that low $200 range, putting this, I'd say, on the higher end of the price spectrum, specifically for the third brake light category for this generation Ram. However, again, I've mentioned it a few times now in the video, I'll mention it again. When we're talking price, you have to factor in things like the brand name, of course, overall quality, which is extremely high, and of course the warranty as well, all of which will make these a bit more of a premium choice when compared to other options in the category, and that's ultimately why you're going to see a slightly higher price point overall. Now, the nice thing about the Ram third brake light design is that it will be extremely simple to swap from the stocker to the Morimoto here, thanks to a couple of screws and a plug and play design. Because of that, the site's gonna stick with a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you, I don't know, I'd say at least 30 minutes, maybe not even that, to complete from start to finish. But now, let's throw it out to the guys in the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
The tool you're gonna need for this install is a Phillips head screwdriver. What's up guys? Today we're going to be installing a third brake light on a Ram, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to remove these 2 screws that hold in our third brake light. Set these up on the roof. Now we can pop this out. Then we can disconnect our connector right here. We're gonna press down on this white tab back here and remove, and your third brake light is removed. All right guys, so the first step we're gonna do to install our new Morimoto third brake light, so you have to take this adapter here. So we're gonna plug this into the light, press it until you hear it click, and we're gonna press in this gray tab. Now we can plug this end into our connector here. Got that plugged in. So now we can push our wire back, get our light lined up. Then we'll take our Phillips head screwdriver and our screw, You're gonna screw these in. Same for the other side. All right, and now your install is complete. So that's gonna wrap up the review and install on our Morimoto X3B LED third brake light for your 09 to 18 Ram 1500. Thanks for watching, and for all things Ram, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.